Wait, okay.
This play is called Murre-der on the Rocks. One day in June, a bunch of murres stand on a ledge on St. Paul Island. The first pair of murres is getting ready to lay an egg. Murre eggs are very large compared to the body of the murre, so it takes a lot of energy to make the egg. Murres get energy from eating fish. That means they have to eat a lot of yummy fish to get enough energy to create their big egg. They're eating the fish. Okay, that's good. The second pair of murres is laying an egg. The mother murre sits on the shelf and pushes out a big green egg. The murres build no nest, so the egg sits on a rocky shelf and the parents make sure it doesn't get knocked off. The third pair of murres are sitting on their egg to keep it warm. This is called incubating the egg. They turn the egg over to make sure it gets warm all the way around. The fourth pair of murres listens to their egg to hear if there is something going on inside there. They have been sitting on the egg for 3 weeks and they are getting tired of sitting on it. They don't hear anything and continue to take turns sitting on the big blue egg. The gigantic murre egg moves a little bit. It wobbles back and forth. It's almost like there's something alive in there. The gigantic murre moves up and down and gets excited that his egg is moving. The first pair of murres made their nest too close to the top of the cliff. A tourist with a giant camera keeps coming up close to them to take pictures. They thought this was an invasion of their privacy. The tourists told other tourists that they could get really close to one pair of murres at Tourist Point. People kept coming closer and closer to the murres. They decided not to lay an egg at all and flew back out to sea. The second murres are sitting there quietly when they get chased by a mean fox. The daddy murre flaps his wings desperately and tries to get away. One of his big webbed feet bumps the murre egg and it spins around and falls to the ground where it cracks and the yolk spills out all over the place. And the yolk spills out all over the place. Okay. Rats don't belong on St. Paul Island, but one here got off of a ship. It made its nasty way to the Seabird cliffs and ate guano. Guano is another word for bird poop. Rats actually eat guano, even though it's gross. But soon the rat found something much better to eat, a big, juicy murre egg. He bites into it and sucks out the yolk. He will never eat guano again. This whole time, a reindeer has been grazing on the tundra near the cliff. She gets too near the edge of the cliff and knocks off a big bunch of rocks. The murres fly away, but the egg gets crushed underneath the landslide. The reindeer doesn't even care. It's eating the tundra plants and lichens. Now there is just one murre egg left on the cliffs, and it is a big one. close eye on his egg. The egg wobbles a little bit. He moves to the right. It moves to the left. Big Daddy Murre gets really excited and moves around to get a better look at his egg. There you go. A pecking sound comes from inside the egg and the shell starts to crack. Starts to